Well, let's drill down on this violence. Joining me today, San Francisco Supervisor Ahsha Safai. So you, while we were watching that, you had a visceral reaction. It's painful to watch.
Yeah, it's hard. You know, as someone that actually experienced in high school being jumped and seeing kids attack one person brings back memories. And I have to tell you, when I see something like that, I'm angry. I feel for the families. I feel for the kids. This is not a one-on-one fight. This is 10, 12, 15 kids on one. And where did we go wrong in society? When did it become okay to have this type of brazen violence directed toward one kid or one person or one child? It's horrible.
And in a place where we as community members congregate, where people transact to support their families, where people go and shop, what is the answer to this? You heard one supervisor saying we're short 500 police officers.
You know, I've been ringing the alarm about this for the last couple of years. We've had a trend under this mayor, unfortunately. Since 2018, our officers have dropped dramatically. We've gone from almost about 2,000, 1,900 officers down to about 1,500 today.
Why do you think that is?
I think this for a number of reasons. One, we have not supported our officers in this city. There's been a culture of blaming officers more so than anything else. But at the end of the day, they don't feel welcome in San Francisco. Secondly, we've underfunded the department. We have not put the right resources in. We found out that just this past year, we started using overtime as a way to fill the shortfall. But then when you look at the district stations, when you look at neighborhoods around the city, they still are not getting their fair share. So tomorrow, I'm going to be asking for an additional $3 million so that we can double the number of officers in our district stations.
How do you get officers to come in? If it is, as you say, a climate where officers don't feel welcome doing their jobs on the streets, how do you create a climate where citizens feel like they're partnering with officers and officers feel like they're supported in doing their jobs?
Listen, at the end of the day, we have to hold everyone accountable. We have to show support, but we have to also have a culture of acceptance. And we have to have a way to say, if there is violence, if there's incidents like this, we have to hold people accountable. And that's what I think you saw in this video today. You saw examples of absolute mayhem. It's sad to see. I mean, we've been in shelter in place over the last number of years, a lot of mental health issues. When did it become okay for this to be a reflection of how children behave in our society?
We appreciate your willingness to come on and talk about this, and we'll be following when you introduce that plan to get some more money to get officers on the streets. As to this case, you know, we were talking about how there was a mechanism in place where it could have actually been a lot worse. Tell us about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So what we've done is we've allowed for off-duty officers to be hired by private businesses. There were some what they call 10B officers hired by Target, hired by other stores in the mall. So we had presence in the mall. And so that was one of the ways in which we were able to get it under control a lot faster than we would have. About 8 patrol cars came. I had a long conversation with our chief yesterday, talked to him about this $3 million supplemental that we're going to be asking for. This is off-budget cycle. However, when Taraville only has 7 officers at one time, if Ingleside only has 10 officers at one time, you need additional presence. You need additional officers on the scene. So we're going to work really hard. I think we have the votes tomorrow, and I think we're going to get that immediate response.
And our commitment to our viewers is we will be there as those votes come in. Thank you so much, Supervisor. I appreciate you having
Thank you so much for having me.
We want to reiterate, we'd like to invite the mayor to come on and do the very same thing. We have a lot of questions.